little saute actually. It's just bacon and calabresa sausage cooked in its own fat. I'm going to let it fry a little and then add half a chopped onion. I like to let the onion get really golden. That way it gets a tastier, more caramelized flavor. Now I'm going to add broccoli and peas, which I also had frozen. I know you're going to ask for the exact amount, so here we go. I'll give you an approximate amount since everything was already portioned out. I chop and store them in small portions. I won't know the exact amount because I didn't weigh it, but there's about half a sausage link of chopped calabresa. Here, there should be about 3 tablespoons of chopped bacon, which should be around 60 grams, 50 grams, and half an onion. Then the broccoli was about 5 small chopped florets, and the peas too. I believe it's about 1/3 of a cup. Okay, so that's about what we have here. But you guys, you don't need to have an exact amount. That's not what the recipe is meant for, right? Do you adapt it? If you add more onions, it'll be good too. If you add more calabresa sausage, it'll be good. If you want a little less bacon, it'll also be good. If you don't want to add bacon, is that okay too? I put in here, look, 1 cup of rice. I'm using a 240 ml cup, okay? Now I'll cover it with water. I added black pepper, but no salt, since the sausage and bacon are already salty. We taste it at the end to see if it needs anything. Here, guys, it's just regular rice, right? Like long grain rice. So ideally, you should cook with the lid on. But broccoli, if you cook broccoli with the lid on, it turns gray. It doesn't keep a nice color. So I'm going to cook this rice with the lid off. I might need more water because with the lid off, more water will evaporate. So I'll need more than usual. I've already added more than usual. And if the water dries up, I'll add more as needed. My broccoli was already frozen. It had only been blanched, First hot water, then cold water. It was al dente, but already a bit cooked, and freezing had softened it more. The ideal thing in this recipe is to use raw broccoli, because then it will cook to the right point, just as the rice is ready. Now that it's cooked, I'm going to add a bit of chopped parsley and scallion, which I also have frozen, and I'm going to add a little bit of mozzarella in cubes. I'll mix it and cover the pot briefly to let the cheese melt. So